a father's-only academic day at Kapropita Girls High School in Baringo County went down on Saturday, with male parents and guardians turning up in numbers to honor the invitation from the school management, which had earlier sparked mixed reactions. A teacher who could not be quoted revealed to the nation that there was 90% attendance, with male parents and guardians of 320 out of the 328 students turning up, which is pretty huge. Initially, when I saw this story, I was like, oh man, I hope everyone, you know, had a chance to have their guardian or their dad visit them, because visiting day can be brutal when you have no one coming to see you. But I think it was such a cool initiative. We never really think about dads. Does it ever make you feel like, you know, it's underappreciated, just not seen?
You know, we have been complaining for all these years that you as a father, the school fees is 150,000 shillings. You're going to pay it. And then you as the mom, you're going to go to the visiting day, umembebea pilau ndani ya box. And then the kid will remember you, and then they'd be like, mimi baba yangu anatokeanga na gazeti tu. So at the end of the day, the father is feeling like, but sinililipa school. Yeah, that doesn't count. It's the pilau. It's the pilau. It's the pilau. But anyway, we still... the first time I saw this story, I was like, why is this story a story? Why is it that when fathers stand up for their children, it's a story? Yeah. Like, why should it be a story? It should be a common thing that... and I think in Kenyan schools, at least the school I went to, we'd have a lot of fathers coming to school. Of course, it's different in the lower levels, like pre-primary, primary, and sometimes even secondary. Right. But a lot of high school education, you find a lot of fathers, you know, being very involved in the welfare of their children. Welfare, But earlier in the day, it's like, fathers don't want to go sit there, waone watoto wakidance, waone watoto wakifanya scouting, na wakicheza, you know, those things they
Whatever
do.
games they're playing.
Whatever games they're playing, so they just send their people there to school. This theory that girls need their fathers, even more than boys, of course not more than boys, but almost more than boys, because this is your first daughter.
Jaber, a gal toto. What are those things you say quite online? What is a gal toto? Jaber.
Osiep chunya.
Hashtag Galdad. Hashtag Galdad. That's what all the millennial dads are using. Hashtag Galdad. I think this is the perfect example of being a hashtag Galdad. Kwach, you know, something interesting was, you have to ask yourself, why do we have to have this? Why do we have to say it's a strictly fathers-only event? And then now we can get a 90% attendance. So I'll get a little bit historical, since we're feeling academic today. And we realize that a lot of our fathers and the fathers of the previous generations were the first people who grew up in African homes where the dad went to like the big city. So the guy who is your dad now, his dad went away 9 months out of the year. He sent home money, right? And so they didn't, so even when they were able to be more present for their kids and live with them and interact with them, it just didn't equal that there's more to parenting than provision. But I'm glad that we're getting to the point where we're realizing that, you know what, it's more than that. Provision is 100% important. Paying that school fees 100% important. But emotional connections are just as important. So hashtag girl dads, millennial dads, you're doing a good job. It's nice. It's refreshing to see.
Yes, that's true, because a lot of moms have this relationship with their kids. A lot of moms. I know there's some moms out there who just, goodness gracious. But then a lot of them have great relationships with their kids. And a lot of homes, you find when the dad walks in, everyone leaves. It just goes to the bedroom, to the kitchen, somewhere else. They scatter. They scatter. Cindy, what are you going to do this Sunday?
So, of course, I love Father's Day. I actually look forward to Father's Day more than Mother's Day, because my dad is my whole world. Everybody knows that I am daddy's little girl. My dad has 7 daughters. I had to count.
What?
You forgot how many you are?
How many siblings you are?
My dad has 7 daughters. That just goes to show you how big a family we are. We are a family of 10. Shout out to all the, you know, guys from Luo Nyanza. But here's the thing. A man, the role of a man is to impact masculinity in taking the girl to school and taking care of, you know, that sort of logistics has been left to the mom. I've had 3 kids. My firstborn is turning 12. When I went for antenatal, we were only women in the ward. Come to our second-born, who's 4, and our last-born, who's 2. I'm really surprised to see more and more men at the antenatal clinic taking a more active role. Cool. Men are not really actively involved in the girls, and they just wanted the girls to know that the father's care. So I think it's a really, really great initiative. Shout out to the headmaster, headmistress who did this, and I hope the girls were impacted for life.
Yes. Oh, I love that. That is very true.